you do, y'all? It's your boy Mistro, and I'm getting right into this, man. Jess Hilarious has been going viral for basically, I think I gotta let y'all watch it, man. Basically, she's addressing what happened on the live. Basically, after she left on maternity leave, she brings in somebody, and now that she's back, I feel like, I'm gonna let y'all opinions go to ways, but let me know down in the comments, is Jess Hilarious wrong for feeling the way that she feels? But we're gonna react. There's gonna be two videos. I'm gonna do the first one, and then I'm gonna do the next one with Lauren and how they get into it. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And if you're new to the channel, what's up? My name is Mistro. I'm a singer, songwriter, artist, But let's get right to this, man.
NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
What's happening? How's everybody feeling out there?
I'm great. How you feel?
I feel blessed, black, and highly favored. Jess Hilarious is here.
I'm cool.
Okay.
Jess
Still
has
my
been,
job. I came into work. What's up?
she's been trending all day.
Yes.
I think she's number 9 right now.
Okay.
Jesus.
Because I was sitting at home last night trying to watch Magazine Dreams, and I kept getting a bunch of phone calls and text messages, and people was like, Jess Hilarious is going off on live.
But we have audio.
Okay.
We supposed to be a team up there. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm not one mother ever with this online. Come on, I've been quiet.
Yeah, she was talking spicy, bro.
If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a mother reason. I always got my mouth open all the time. Just ran like a high school. It is Fair East Side High.
I agree with that.
Fair East Side High.
Fair point.
But for Mr. Club though, every day, and they always talk about, you ain't at work, you ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no, that's how I'm getting. Hell no.
And that's good for her that she's doing that. But like I said, she been talking spicy, and shoot, I think I got
Hell no.
keep going. I think I keep going.
I have more fun outside the studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy?
Dang, that's tough.
No, act like that's not for real. Act like nobody knew that. Stop acting like y'all like
What
we
part?
really.
What you mean we don't have your
I
back?
have
Break
more-
that down. Explain how we don't have your back.
Okay, all right. So the narrative, like I said, with the online ish, that's what I said. Y'all ain't nobody trying to clear up no narrative about nothing. Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. Nah, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back, because we had a whole plan. Even how when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then all right.
But how are you supposed to? So okay. I like I said, I've been watching Breakfast Club for a while, so I'm familiar with who Lauren is. But you just expected her to just go back to her job, and just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she been doing her thing, y'all can both kind of stay. Or am I tripping? I know it's her spot, right? But at the same time, they could both be back and forth rallying with each other. I don't know. I mean, it is originally her spot, so I can see where that's coming from, but I don't know.
Cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the mess. Till she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool. I
But
feel
who
you.
said that though? Because the internet said
What
that?
are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we worry about the comments? And these are people that enjoy the show and watch the show. It's not all about Instagram. It's YouTube. It's we have people that have been watching the show. Yes, she's great at what she do. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice
Or correct me if
on
I'm
my
wrong.
segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and
Yeah,
doing
that's
interviews.
She was
why
going to
I
be the
was-
senior news producer.
She wasn't on
Yeah.
there. When you came back, Lauren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions,
Oh my
reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought
Yeah,
you was.
you
I
lying.
thought.
Yeah, she
am I
on
lying?
air. She was on air.
They told her don't step in this room.
Yes, but I thought you was using her on purpose.
What? You thought? I was using Lauren on purpose.
Stupid, man.
No, what are we talking about? No. She didn't leave when I came back. The first day we had a whole situation like, all right, look, this was gonna happen, and when it's time for us to roll, it changed. No, the first question was about, the only person who asked me about my baby maternity leave was Envy. All right, I walked in, she addressed the hate in the comments. That was the first thing she addressed when I came back. I'm like, what the hell would make her want to think I want to talk about that?
Y'all talk off air though, right?
So yeah. We started talking off air. We started to
But I'm
talk
saying even
off
prior
air.
to you even coming back.
So then I felt uncomfortable that first day. So I'm like, all right, look. Thea was like, all right. Well, we'll just take her off air. She was back the next week. All right, cool. Because there was a voice. Y'all wanted her on air.
Yeah.
There was a voice. They wanted her there. They wanted her here. There's a place for Lauren in the show. All right, cool. If there's a place for her on the show,
you wanted her
let's
here
do
too,
it
though.
another way. Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to change the segment from Just with the Mess to the Lauren.
That was eventually.
Okay.
Even when it came down to it still being called Just with the Mess, and then I'm introducing
But
her
at the
to
same
introduce
time,
stories.
is it like, I don't know, because correct me if I'm wrong. So does she not like her because she's doing her segment? I guess. I mean, that's valid, but at the same time, it's like we got to get adjusted back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me. That's how I feel. But when you go on leave, first of all, congratulations on the baby and everything like that. But when you go on leave, it's not like they just gonna up and leave that girl behind. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that unless I'm confused and I don't know nothing about business, but you gotta give people like a couple weeks to like get back into their spot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they can both work together. I think, yeah, but Charlamagne, he tried to touch on it earlier about, people in the comments, but I don't think she's listening. I feel like that's just a lot of like unnecessary, like not necessarily rage, but unnecessary emotions. That's what I'm trying to say.
That was pointless and it was stupid. It's no Just with the Mess. Just make it Brown Girl Grinding or Lauren with the latest or Lauren's Legal Corner. I'm giving ideas. I'm like, yo, I even with the Taylor, yo, change that. Take that Just with the Mess off of there. I feel like I'm getting credit for something I'm not doing, and it's stupid because this is not what she does. Is not Just with the Mess. I read headlines and I give commentary. I say what people thinking.
I agree. Could I ask
you know
a question?
What I'm saying? Yes, she's more of a reporter. She's
Can
journalism.
I ask a question?
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because.
Why you joke so much, man?
What you mean? I'm
And it's not a do.
Bro, Charlamagne is stupid as Bro, let me be 100% honest. Charlamagne don't give a damn about this situation, man. Because first of all, Charlamagne always gonna play, so like, I feel like he care, but like, he gonna always be playful about everything, you know what I'm saying? And that's right, kudos to him to do that, but like, she obviously feels some type of way about the situation, because she really, I don't think it's to a point where like she just downright hates the girl. I just think it's a strong miscommunication about something that she strongly feels about, which is her segment, which is always valid. But Charlamagne stupid. Charlamagne, bro, you had to do that. Let the girl get what she got to get off, man. That's
Greg is
It's
a
not a
silk
joke,
scarf,
man.
nigga, but it's not.
It's not a joke.
I'm
If you
serious.
gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke,
okay?
but
Nah, but
it's not a
It's not
joke.
a joke.
It's a serious issue about
It
it.
is a serious issue.
Okay, let me just
Now-
sit back and watch then, because I'm not Joe Clark.
Because it's not.
I am actually. Give me my baseball.
No, it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
You not a
me and
villain.
this
Who said you
girl
a
is-
villain?
What, yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charlotte. Stop acting like you don't
But
understand.
what do I
And
always
that's
tell
the
you?
problem.
I
That's
say,
the problem right there. The comments, bruh.
Stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to the comments. Stop listening to the folks
Facts.
on YouTube.
And
Don't let them
and
trick
he
you out your
low-key,
position.
Charlamagne
What you
good
did last
about
night is
not
what they
caring
want you to
about,
do,
like,
and
what
you
people
can't
say.
let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess. And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to
Facts.
pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that. And y'all know that.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on. we've had conversations, and this is the thing. This is why I thought it was corny, and it's just me personally. I thought it was corny because we have conversations up here. We just have a meeting. If you had an issue, a problem, a situation, or something that you felt, why you ain't bring it to the team? When you came back, Jess, I pulled you to the side. I said, Jess, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want Lauren in the room, this is your show. We can make that the change whenever you want. Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It is not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all
have that conversation
y'all wanted
off
her.
air. If you had a problem, say it
I've
to us. We had a meeting
conversations
yesterday.
off air. What
Not
are you
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having
she
my
got
back
that
because we
strong,
have your
like,
back. As far as the
pissed
Corey
off
Hole
look,
come thing,
man.
y'all been beefing for 11 years.
I'm not worrying about it's not even about
You worried about comments, and you worried about what people say. F them
I'm worried
niggas
about
in
the
comments,
perception
man.
and my reputation to be on the
They've
show.
been ishing on me for 15 years. They've been ishing on
Deserve-
Charlamagne for
rightfully so.
15
But
years.
that's on you.
Rightfully
And the
so.
things
But
that
I
people
don't
ish
care.
on me
It
for
doesn't.
is on me.
I don't let it affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
come
I
on.
know who I am. I know what I do.
Yeah.
You let them people get in the comments and F with you. You
Well,
are great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like you are dope.
She very
and you let
dope.
them people piss you off. No, F them niggas.
I
like
tell-
you nice. Like what you do is funny.
I tell her
like,
that all the
Big
time,
fan.
on air,
you brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
and you let a bitch ass person in the comments say something to steer you up. I tell them F them niggas.
He
We don't even
talking
know,
that.
we don't even know who these people are.
They could be bots and all that,
But-
and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like I F with you the long way, not on some internet ish. And to hear that through there, that
This
was
sounds,
whack,
this
man.
sounds very light skinned. Well, let's go to the phones. 1-800-585-1051. Let's open the phone lines. Everybody woosah.
I'm going to get a sparkling water.
I got my
man. I'm going to get a
candles lit.
sparkling water.
I got my candles lit. If you need me to light sage, I'll light
yeah,
sage.
she's crying.
Just want to fight.
Yeah.
Envy being
Shut up.
beige
She
rage.
letting-
It's the Breakfast Club.
That's unnecessary.
Check out video of the full show.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. Like, yeah, she don't need that right now. She just had a baby. I don't know how long she had the baby ago, but yes, the internet is a tough place to be in, man. But I don't know. Like, I feel like she's definitely valid for feeling some type of way about her segment because it's her segment. But at the same time, it's like y'all got to get adjusted back into it being her segment, period. And she letting the comments definitely get to her because it's a toughy situation to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like you going through a lot of emotions right now, and I feel like a lot of that emotions it's not necessary to her because she's just doing her job. But at the same time, it's 50-50 split. I don't know, man. What y'all think down in the comments is Jess valid for having her opinion on that. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and we're going straight into part 2.